All right, looking a little bit disheveled this morning. I've been out working up a sweat, getting hot, getting sweaty, trying to clean things up a little bit. But I thought I would show you around a little bit before we give you a tour of the outside of the RV. I want to show you what we keep in the storage area. So I'm going to walk you around and show you what we have around the RV right now. Looks like we're having a yard sale, but we're not, I promise. We're just cleaning out, straightening up, and organizing things a little bit. So let me show you what we've got here. All right, so we've got our kayaks, we've got our power cord storage, we've got our RV and truck washing supplies, the Starlink carrier, we've got the sewer hose supplies, supply bin, we've got an extra bin here. It had shirts, pizza supplies, the girls' science materials, and then our outdoor gear is in that last yellow bin. We've got the girls' scooters, we've got chairs, rug, we've got all kinds of junk that needs to be organized, just various things there. A roll of carpet, we've got a telescope, we've got ladder golf, we've got a cooler, our hiking boots, we've got our camp lights, we've got tools, we've got life jackets, we've got the Starlink, we've got bug spray, we've got antifreeze, we've got the generators, we've got some spare supplies, spare parts, torque wrench, blower, hoses, blocks, and Caroline. Now, I know you're asking yourself, how can all of that possibly fit in the RV? Well, as we take you around and give you a tour of the outside, you're going to see some of the storage spaces, and at the end, we'll show you how we have it all packed neat and tidy back in the RV. So come along, we're going to show you around the RV.
Okay, Kevin showed you all of the stuff that fits up underneath our RV, but we thought we'd take a minute and show you how it actually functions and kind of how we use it. And then once Kevin gets it all put back in, we'll show you the finished product and how we travel with it. Okay, first off, the thing that we use all the time and the most is this outdoor kitchen. So the Blackstone sits here, and this is a movable tray, and so it rolls into store and then pulls out. You know that we cook on the Blackstone a whole lot. It keeps our mess down inside, but we just love to cook on it out here. The other thing that's out here is this little mini fridge. Use it a lot. We did learn early on, we installed a piece of Velcro on the edge of it to keep it strapped together so that it would stay cool when we travel. But our air fryer stays out here, grill tools, crock pot, just some different things. So we use this area a lot. Now, moving on to the big storage bay. Oh, we have a visitor. While it's all cleaned out, Caroline's doing her language in there today. This is what they call a pass-through storage. So that means it goes all the way across the whole entire body of our RV. And so you can see there's a door on the other side. We'll go through there. In here is where we keep all of that stuff. We have a lot of our stuff divided up and categorized into boxes. And so we keep it all stacked up very tightly. Our camping chairs, all of our stuff, it all crams and fits in here. So now we also carry 3 40-pound tanks, had to verify that, of propane on board. So the things that use propane in our RV are things like our oven, our stove, our heat, our furnace, our Blackstone, all those things use propane. And so we carry tanks on board. So one tank stays here. You'll see the other 2 on the other side. If we go around on the front, there's a bunch of storage in the front here up under the hitch. Oh, so you have to be careful not to hit your head. A lot of storage here. So we've used this for multiple different things. The biggest thing is that our generators stay here, and that keeps them contained. These are our batteries. That help us to be able to use some solar power and run things like our fridge while we're traveling. And then up top, we use this for kayaks, life jackets, tools, all kinds of different things that Kevin has organized. You'll see in it. All right, moving around. So here are the other 2 propane tanks. You can see that they sit there. And then this is one of the most important parts of the outside of the RV. So this is the big door you can see to pass through storage. There's Caroline again. Couple of things that make this side really important. One is our 3-step clear source filtration system. This is an investment, but something that we have felt like is important because our water sources are constantly changing. This ensures that we have clean drinking water and that we can drink right out of the tap whenever we want to. So this is something that you just buy, but Kevin mounted it here and did all the work to tie it into our water lines so that all of our water runs through this filtration system all the time. This is our control center, and so this is where a lot of things happen. This is where the water comes into our RV. This is how we control the water coming into our RV, and then where we also do things like level and put our jacks down. So a lot of things happen here. This is all Kevin does all of this. So okay, a couple of things moving around. So this is our hot water heater and our furnace, those things that vent out. Okay, one of the things to note is that we have 2 gray tanks and 1 black tank. What is that, you might ask? Well, gray tank water, we have one that's attached to our bathroom and shower and washer dryer. We have another gray tank that is attached to the kitchen. So all of that water that comes that we use, that's used water but not sewer, goes into the gray tanks. So they have 2 different pulls that we use to empty them. They all empty into the same spot, you'll see. So this is the shower tank and the black tank. We'll talk more about the black tank. And then we have one more pull up under this slide that pulls the kitchen sink. Okay, once we get to this side of the RV, this is where all of our utilities hook up. So power, water, sewer. If you want to know more about those, we have a series, a top 10 series of things that we use outside, and it's our favorite parts that help us to do these 3 things efficiently.
All right, it's all cleaned up. The scooters are still out. The girls are going to ride those later, but I wanted to show you. We've got the outdoor kitchen packed up, all the chairs, totes, 2 folding tables, all right there. We've got the generators in the front compartment here. We've got 2 of the kayaks there, all of the life jackets up in there as well. Come around to this side and you've got all the business side of stuff. Totes, you can see the boots in there. Still some room in there if I wanted to try and pack some more stuff, but we made a day of it. We got it all straightened up, cleaned up, organized, and ready to go. So that's how we do it.
This is where the water comes into our RV. This is where
another sign that someone else does this part.
This is where the water comes into our RV. As we move around, a couple of things. So our hot water heater. I don't know what that is. It's the fridge. What?
It's a furnace.
The furnace? Okay.